The competition in the compact pickup segment is slowly but surely picking up pace, with more and more car makers trying to get a piece of the cake. This long list of car makers also includes GMC, who's trying to make a big comeback with its legendary Syclone model that has been absent for nearly 3 decades. If you're an 80s kid, you definitely know the Syclone and how big of an impact this truck made with its timeless looks and performance that smashed anything on the streets. But is it worth waiting for the new generation of this pickup truck? Stay with us while we find out more about the top 10 reasons why the GMC Syclone is worth the wait. Reason number 10. Compact car platform. The all-new GMC Syclone is expected to be based on a compact car platform, just as the Ford Maverick or similar models in this compact pickup truck segment. This approach has some downsides, but the benefits greatly outweigh the negatives in our opinion. You might have a lower tow and payload capacity compared to the larger ladder chassis trucks, but you benefit from having improved driving characteristics. What's good about this approach is that although you'll be driving a truck, you'll not experience that truck-like behavior that's represented by huge body roll that these larger trucks have. The GMC Syclone will handle like it's on rails and will be a very enjoyable vehicle to drive on a day-to-day basis. The platform that this model should be based on is the GM platform. This is the same platform on which the Chevy Montana is based. The Montana is a global model, but this model will also be introduced along with the Syclone for the US market. Reason number 9. Variety of configurations. Another positive of the all-new GMC Syclone is the introduction of a variety of different configurations. This new model will come with many cab and bed options, unlike the Ford Maverick where you can only choose a single cab and bed style. So the new GMC Syclone will have a regular cab which will be 2-door, reminiscent of the original GMC Syclone. There will also be an extended cab which is a 2-door with extra cargo space, and the last option will be the full-size crew cab. With this cab, you'll be able to seat up to 5 people comfortably. Also, there will be a variety of bed options available. The smallest will be the 4.5-foot bed, and there will be 2 larger options, namely a 6-foot and 7-foot bed. This will come in very handy for people who need the truck for work and don't want to spend a ton of money on a bigger truck. Reason number 8. Powerful powertrain. The new GMC Syclone is expected to come with a brand new engine. This is the case because General Motors doesn't have a proper entry-level truck engine. Many of the GM engines are underpowered for this truck application, while the other 2.7-liter engine that is currently offered with the GMC Sierra and GMC Canyon is a bit overkill for this application. So for this purpose, GM is trying to introduce a new 2.5-liter inline-4 turbo engine in 2024, and this engine will fill the gap in their engine offering. The amount of power that this engine should deliver is unknown, but it is expected to develop about 250 horsepower and 300 pound-feet of torque and deliver similar performance to Ford's 2.0 EcoBoost engine. The code name that this engine will carry is the LK0. When it comes to the design, this engine is expected to be a downsized version of the 2.7-liter engine. The transmission that will be used in the all-new GMC Syclone isn't clear yet, but it is discussed in the GMC community that this will be an 8-speed automatic. Reason number 7. Hybrid model. Along with a regular internal combustion engine, a hybrid version should also be introduced. With the goal of reaching zero carbon emissions, manufacturers are forced to create more efficient vehicles. This is why a hybrid model is very much expected. At first, there should be a mild hybrid, and later on, there should be a plug-in hybrid version. This mild hybrid model is expected to feature the same 2.5-liter inline-4 turbo that should come with a regular model, but this model will implement a little twist. This means that the hybrid model will include an electric motor and a small battery pack. This addition will significantly improve the fuel economy of the new GMC Syclone and also will allow this truck to create more power. When it comes to the plug-in hybrid, this model will probably not come until 2026. This model will have a larger battery and a more powerful electric motor. This addition will also give you an excellent EV autonomy of about 40 miles, making this truck pretty much perfect for driving short distances. So if you want to get a good commuter truck, we honestly think that the GMC Syclone Hybrid will be the perfect truck to wait for. Reason number 6. Excellent towing and payload rating. An area where the new GMC Syclone is expected to shine is work performance. This truck will obliterate everything in its class. According to many industry experts, this model should be able to tow up to 5,000 pounds when properly equipped. These are massive numbers, considering that this is a unibody vehicle. This means that this truck will be able to tow very heavy stuff, and you'll not feel the need to go for a bigger truck. On top of that, the GMC Syclone will also have excellent payload performance. As we noted previously, there should be a few bed options. This will make this truck extremely practical and able to suit everyone's needs. The 7-foot bed that is expected will allow owners to get a lot of payload capacity to carry tools around and other work equipment that usually doesn't weigh a lot but catches a lot of space. When it comes to the overall payload numbers, this truck should deliver a maximum of 1,500 pounds. We can safely assume this because the Ford Maverick has the same performance and sits on a pretty similar chassis. These are the maximum numbers when it comes to unibody vehicles, since if you load more, you risk damaging the structural integrity of the vehicle. Reason number 5. Great fuel economy. Another good reason why you should wait for the new GMC Syclone is the fuel economy. The truck is expected to have an unmatched fuel efficiency that'll surpass even the Ford Maverick. All this is because of the very capable 2.5-liter engine that will be installed in this new truck. Even the standard powertrain without hybrid technology will be able to achieve up to 28 mpg combined, while the hybrid version will be able to get 44 mpg, which is excellent news considering that the Maverick Hybrid only gets about 40 mpg. Going this route will definitely save you a ton of money in the process because this truck will be all about fuel economy. Reason number 4. Powerful off-road AT4 version. An off-road AT4 version is also in the works, and this model will be released along with the regular version of this truck. For those who are not familiar with GMC, the AT4 trim is present on every one of their models. This is a version intended for off-road and a very popular option, we must admit. So what does this AT4 off-road trim bring? Well, this trim will bring a ton of goodies, namely increased ride height by a few inches and all-terrain tires wrapped around custom aluminum alloy wheels specific for this model. The suspension will feature Multimatic DSSV dampers at all 4 corners, skid plate protection, tow hooks, and a lot of software upgrades, and by this, we mean many off-road driving modes that'll make your off-road driving experience one of the best ever. Reason number 3. Excellent exterior design. And we can't talk about the GMC Syclone without discussing the exterior looks. So what will this model look like? Well, this model will be a baby GMC Canyon. The Syclone will be heavily inspired by the GMC Canyon, and the exterior styling will be pretty much the same. This means that the Syclone will feature a massive front grille with a huge hump of a hood that'll accentuate the aggressiveness of this vehicle. There will also be C-shaped headlights that'll boost the presence even more, while the rest of the truck should be pretty conservative with the styling and follow the same trends as the competition. Reason number 2. Interior design and features. The interior design of the all-new GMC Syclone should also be one of the eye-catchers of this new truck. This model should implement a similar interior to the GMC Canyon but at a smaller scale, so overall the space should be a lot narrower since this is a smaller vehicle. There should be a lot of technology, specifically 2 horizontal 12.3-inch screens with the latest GM software, and also wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard. There should be a lot of connections like a 12-volt supply, USB ports, and a wireless charger. Reason number 1. Affordable price point. The last reason why you should wait for the GMC Syclone is definitely the price point. The model should come at a really affordable price of $24,000. When it comes to the release date, we expect this truck to be released in the following months and the first model year to be 2025. This model is expected to be assembled in the US for GM to avoid paying the chicken tax that if imported will make the Syclone very uncompetitive. So this is an understandable move for GM to wait a bit until they create the conditions for the new GMC Syclone to come to the market. And that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.